Hey, bold friends. I want to share with something with you all today. I was on my way to an engagement where I was asked to come and do part of the service. And I'm traveling all the way from Orlando. I want to show you how important it is to go in life with an open mind, and that everything that we experience in life is a lesson, and it can also be a testimony for someone. So I'm driving all the way 4 hours from Orlando to get to Fort Lauderdale. Everything was perfect all the way down on my trip. When it's time for me to exit, because I wanted to go somewhere else before I reached to my hotel, I ended up changing the address from the hotel to a restaurant I wanted to go to before I get to the hotel. And I realized I passed the exit to the restaurant 4 exits after. And when I took the exit, I got one phone call, and it allowed me to miss the right exit. So look at me now, missing the right exit. And I kept on going around in circles because I'm trying to pay attention to the road. I ended the call and said it's time for me to pay attention to the road because I need to know where I'm going. I already feel as if I missed my destination, and now I need to find where I'm going. I came off of the highway 2 or 3 times. Each time I exited the highway, you have to pay, and come back on, you have to pay. And while I'm trying to find my way to get to this place, it just dawned on me that this lesson that I'm experiencing right there at the moment is also lessons that we are going through in our natural experiences now. That you may be going to a particular place, you're on your way to your destination, you have been summoned, you have been called, God has sent you to a particular place, and because of one misdirection, one talk from someone, a phone call from someone, it could be that they're giving you news that you didn't need to hear at the time. It could be that someone called you that you missed the turn or the move that you are supposed to take, that it took you longer to get to that place that you should be. So here I was going around, off, on. And I just realized that this is how life can be. One exit, the wrong connection, coming or going to the wrong place can allow you to miss your destination. So there are many lessons I learned in this. So because of misdirection, it took me longer to get to the place that I wanted to go. It took me longer to arrive to the restaurant so I could get my meal. Then I could go to the hotel and rest for a while before the event. It took me longer to arrive at my appointed destination. And this is how life can be. One wrong turn, one wrong move, one wrong voice speaking in your head can detour you from your rightful place that you should be going. And then I began to pray in the car, and I said, Lord, I will not go around in circles. I will not miss my destiny. I will not miss the appointment. I will not be misdirected anymore in my life. And I'm just, I was just encouraging myself at the same time. And I want to encourage someone today that you will not miss your destination. You will not be detoured from the place that God wants you to be. You will not be delayed from the place that you should go. You will not be going around in circles and miss that place of assignment that God has placed you in right now. You will not go around in circles as I've declared that over my life as well. You will not go around in circles. We will not be misdirected. You will not take detours that will take you longer to get to your destination. And this is why we have to keep our eyes on the place that God has assigned us to go. Keep your eyes. Do not allow the distractions to deter you from where you need to be. Because I was distracted, part of that, while I was going around in circles. And then something else important happened. As I was explaining this to my family members, one of my aunts said to me, Latoya, what also you could look at this as is to say that you were not supposed to get off as yet. You were not supposed to exit at the time. So oftentimes too, we'll find out that even though we are looking at the negative things happening while we're going through our daily experiences and the things that are occurring in our life, is that we can also understand that maybe sometimes the misdirection, the delay, or the detour is not to stop you from getting into that place of assignment, but it can also mean that God does not want you to get to that place. He doesn't want you to arrive as yet, because the place is not being cleared. It is not ready for you to step into that place as yet. It could also mean that there's some preparation that needs to be done before you get to that place of assignment. So even though you can look at it as a part of something negative or bad happened while we were going around in circles, and things are happening in your life and you're wondering why you can't get to that place that you want to go, or that the vision that God gave you, you still haven't seen it manifesting as yet. It still hasn't come to life and you're wondering when is it going to happen. Remember also that sometimes the delay is because the place is not ready for you as yet. You may be going to the preparation part, but the place itself is not ready for you to show up. So we have to look at these examples and just know that through the misdirections, through the delays, through the detours, God is still with us, and He is the one who is guiding our steps. I was still able to exit on time, get my meal, arrive at the hotel on time, and I just want to give God thanks that I arrived here safe. That's the most important part of it in life. Even when you're going through things and you're wondering when is it going to happen, God, and we begin to question God, when you get to that place that you need to be at, all you have to do is be thankful and say, God, I thank you. The greatest thing for me today is the fact that I arrived alive, and I'm thankful for that. And that even though those things happened today, they were lessons for me. And I just want to use this to encourage someone that delayed does not mean that you are denied. The detours does not mean that you will not arrive at your assigned place of destination. The misdirection does not mean that you will not reach that place of assignment that God has placed you in. So keep on trusting in God. Keep on using those misdirections, delays, and detours as guidelines to how you will operate, to keep your focus on the place that you need to go, your destiny assignment, the place of appointment that God wants to put you in now. Be blessed, and I hope this message encourages someone today.